Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. So first, I would like to give thanks to um, our sir Ravikant sir for giving me the opportunity, because in the meeting only I skipped 2 sessions. So thanks a lot, sir. So today we are going. I'm going to explore a crucial aspect of student success, which is parental involvement in education. And in this presentation, I will discuss what parental involvement is and its benefits, and how it can positively influence students' academic performance. So, next slide. In this, I have given the introduction about the parental involvement, and all of us know that parental involvement is a significant element in education. So parent support is more important to school success than a child IQ, economic status, or the school settings. So a good relationship must be maintained by the teacher and the parent, based on mutual respect, trust, which will benefit for the students. So regarding this, I would like to ask that someone has given some ideas about what is parental involvement, please.
This parental involvement means how does parents influence students to conduct their studies properly. It basically involves parental counseling, we can say.
Yes, ma'am. I'm agree with you, ma'am. Any other things? Actually, when we are thinking about parental involvement in a child's education, what are the things normally comes to our mind?
Ma'am, parents are the best judge in suggesting the way their child is uh, able to capture the lessons properly.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. For that only we have to involve the parents, because then only it's easy for the teachers to understand the child's mentality. Am I
Yes,
correct?
and accordingly, she can guide the
Yes.
child.
Yes, ma'am. I'm agree with you. So actually, parental involvement is not just about going to the parent-teacher meetings. It's about parents being actively engaged in their child's day-to-day academic life. Correct only? So I have given some points about what is parental involvement in my next slide. So what is parental involvement? So I have given 5 points on that. First point, someone has to read 2, 3 points from it.
Parental involvement is the active involvement of the parent in the education of their kids.
Then
Parents help at home in a number of ways. It can include reading with their kids, keeping an eye on their tasks, and talking about the school day and the events. Parents could help out at school by working in classes, going to parent-teacher meeting, or helping to set up events. There is a link between positive parental involvement and doing well in school. When parents are excited about their child's school, They get involved, talk to, and engage their child in the learning process. It makes the child better at school and makes them more successful overall.
Yes. So from there only we have make one conclusion that whether it is attending school events or helping them with their homeworks or just taking about their day-to-day everyday activities. So every bit of involvement makes a difference in the child. Um, so this is about what is parental involvement. And in the next slide, we will how the parents actually involved with the teachers. So how can parents be involved? How can parents be involved? What are the ways, in which ways they can involve with the children's academic, child's academic?
They can supervise the child's homework. They can ask like about the day-to-day activities, what games has the child played, with whom did he or she make more friends, etc. A lot of questions, and show what you've done. If the child has made a drawing, it can be praised. Anything. It depends on the kind of day which the child has spent in school. So, first, the child should be asked to relate the experiences, and then questions can be put up accordingly.
Yes, ma'am. Well said, ma'am. So there are many ways to involve in the child's academic in the school. Maybe it is parent-teacher conference or any other some events also they can involve. They can spend their time in the school with their children. So before discussing about all those ways how to involve in the child's academic, so before that only we should know about the importance of parents' involvement in child's education. So I have given one point here: increase motivation. So how the parental involvement increase motivation? Can anyone share their ideas, please?
Yes, ma'am. I think when the child sees that his or her parents are taking interest in the education, in their daily learning, and going to school, they feel motivated. They feel that okay, it's not just me. I'm not being thrown out of my house to go to school. My parents are actually interested in my progress and whatever I learn from the school. So the child gets motivated. Otherwise, if the parents don't pay attention, the child feels he or she is being just sent away to school so that the parents' burden can be reduced. So
Yes, ma'am.
that acceptance, that feeling of, I mean, the trust which the child builds up, it's all because of the parental involvement. I feel
Yes.
that.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So parents' involvement in their child's education motivates them actually to put more efforts. Also, they can give more efforts in their studies seriously when they see their parents are actively interested in their studies. Yeah, ma'am. Well said, ma'am. Second point: improve social skills. How it is improving social skills? Okay. So it promotes healthy social skills and strong ties with their classmates. How? Because when the parents also know their peer groups, their friends, then only their the relationship between their friends also, friends and with their families also improved. My next point: increase academic achievement. So increased academic achievement, ma'am has already has explained. The child motivated by the involvement of his or her parents, then only he can give more efforts, and also his grades also day by day will improve. The next point: develop life skills. So I would like to share. I would like to listen all those ideas about how it develop life skills, because this is the major point on which the NEP also depend on, because nowadays rote learning or not simply we have to prepare them to get the good marks in the exams, but we have to prepare them to face their life. So anyone can please share their ideas about
Yes.
how it developed helps to develop life skills among the children.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
my idea is I feel that, when parents get involved in the school activities and academics, children have this habit. Comes naturally to them that they act like parents, or they emulate. They copy their parents. So when they see that the parents are also, like, they are socializing with people, the soft skills that they have, so children also automatically learn because parents become role models.
Role model, yes.
So children usually copy them, they emulate them, and they also learn these life skills, which the parents are sort of, they are putting an example before the children. That
Yes, ma'am.
that is how, maybe.
Any other point?
Ma'am, in case of any grievances or any problems the students are having, their parents help in involvement in education, and thereby parental counseling also helps in solving their grievances, and thus it helps in developing the life skills among students that how to handle a particular grievance.
So parents who participate in their child's education assist in developing crucial life skills like it can be communication, maybe it can be communication, problem solving, and critical thinking also developed among the children. So these abilities are required for success in the real world. So all these things actually parental involvement also foster all these life skills among the children. And the next point, absence are reduced. So absence are reduced. The children, when they know that parents are very serious about their studies, so they have limit their because when the one child is absent, then it also adversely affects child's social development and limit their academic achievements. So students who miss class often experience a decline in their development, mentality, social awareness, self-efficacy, and self-management. So due to parental involvement, they take it seriously to come to the school regularly. Next point, communication between parents and teachers is improved. So definitely by parental involvement, this also the relationship between the teachers and parents are very compatible. So a positive teacher-parent relationship would help school's knowledge about the students. My last point, ma'am, a positive school culture is fostered. How with the parental involvement it is possible? Positive school culture.
Actually, the child is the main, I should say, stakeholder when we send the child to school. And it's the teachers and the parents who have to handhold the child from the beginning to the end. So when the child sees, and when the school also sees that the parents are actually involved in the child's progress or in the progress of their ward, they also feel motivated and encouraged. Because if parents will not show their enthusiasm, if they will not show that they are interested, the school also starts feeling a little, laid back. But if the parents come out and they support the school and they share their ideas, obviously new things or new theories can be implemented. So parental involvement is very important, especially in today's times. Earlier, it wasn't there. Earlier, parents would just go and talk about their child with the teacher and come back. But today, there are schools where parents are invited to carry out certain classes also. They are called, especially they are invited to give lectures, whatever they
Guest,
are.
like guest faculty.
Yes. So the child feels very happy about it. Okay, my mother was called, my father was called. And this, overall, it gives a very, very positive kind of impact to the school, to the child, and to the other children also, because they get impressed by other parents.
Yes, ma'am. One point I got, ma'am. Very good. That also we can invite the parents also to give something, some valuable things to the children. Either it is in terms of studies or any type of activities also they can share with the students. Yes, ma'am. This is very
Ma'am,
good idea.
I think, ma'am, the school culture activity is helping them to create a positive mood and positive culture we can give and teach them the positive or about our culture. And the parents also discuss it and involve their students in these activities. It will help them to create the positive mindset. This
Yes,
is my
ma'am.
point of view. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm agree with you, ma'am. Only one point I would like to add here, that when parents and teachers communicate effectively, parents will grow to understand the difficulties that the teachers face in the school with the students. Yes.
Right, right.
So this knowledge and gratitude may result in more help, I think. So, because in school, the teacher has to handle the student without knowing means the mentality of the students. But when parents are involved, then they both can share to handle the child, isn't it?
Ma'am,
Right.
if you're talking about a positive school culture, like I'll give one more example.
Yes.
Suppose a parent is a doctor. So she or he can be called over to give a little short talk about hygiene or how to take care of your health. It's not necessary that all parents are very, very highly educated. Suppose a child's mother or father are a good singer. So for the school annual day function or for any other function, they can be called to sort of, share their expertise. If somebody is very good at art or decoration, then they can be called to set up the stage. I mean, depending on the kind of art or whatever, that way
Means
they can be called. Yeah.
skill,
Yeah,
their skill.
whatever skill, so they can be called, and it gives a boost to the child's ego, not ego, self, you can say respect or whatever, and esteem, and the school feels thankful, and parents also feel happy. Ki, oh,
Gratitude. Yes, yes.
we have also contributed to our child's growth and to the school. So everybody feels happy. It's a very feel good kind of feeling if everybody gets together. So this way, I think a positive school culture can be made. And
Fostered or developed. Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Very good idea. Actually, this point, actually also we have to, we need to apply all these in our school. So very good idea, ma'am. You have given one guest faculty. Suppose some valuable things they have to share with our children, and also in which they are expertise. They can also give their skills
Yeah.
for the children. Very good. Nice idea, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Sorry, ma'am, 1 minute. So here I have given that what are the benefits actually parents get, and then teachers and the children. So for parents, I have given some points: increase their self-esteem, increase knowledge of how to support their child's learning. So I have given some points here. So afterwards, you can see also all these benefits what they are getting with this. So in the next slide, tips. I have given some tips. Stop. Yeah.
Ma'am, you are on mute.
Sorry, ma'am. Actually, some problems I have faced. So here I have given some tips for the parents to expand their role in school. So I have given here 3 points. Be present at school when possible. So every parents, suppose some working parents are there. So we don't want them to at any time. Suppose no, we should not follow any rigidities for them. So we have to give them some flexibility. Suppose parents who try to spend time with their kids at school are showing them that they are also giving value to the education. So this doesn't mean that working parents must give up their whole spare time to help the school. Parents may choose from numerous options. Actually, now school is also giving some options, because those who don't have time to come to the school according to the time schedule given by the teachers or class teachers, they can take any options. Either we should give any another time for them, or in any other event also they can participate. Then show interest in kids school work. So in that also parents can expand their role or expand involved with their kids. So when parents see that their child is having difficulty in schools, they can help them or get help from others. Third one, keep a positive attitude towards education. So this is very important, because many child say that they hate school. Some children are not interested to come to the school or don't want to do their homework also. So that time some parents may believe that giving them a so what should we do? Suppose a child is not interested to do the homeworks or whatever task is given by the teachers, then what should we do in that case? He or she is not at all to in studies or doing any task. What should we do in that time?
Until the
It's the
time
duty
being,
of
the
the
student,
teacher that can contact with the parents and say about the attitude or the presence of their children, their ward in the school or at the class. Particular activity is not participated, so we have to be give the feedback to their parents. It is very much uh, helpful for their ward, so they have to be participate and uh, involve their ward in this type of activities, which help him to score good marks or mental
Yes,
ability. Increase the good mental ability.
it's very good, ma'am. But it is for the teachers. So what the parents need to do in that case?
and parents have to guide the students in the sense that whatever they benefits they are going to achieve in the role of education, they have to highlight those roles to the students, and also till time being they understand that this is important for them to prosper. They have to focus what are their interests and which field are they are capable to go further into.
We need to identify in which field he or she is very interested. But we have to do certain things. It is compulsory for the children to do.
Yes,
So we
ma'am. It
should
is
give
very
any
important.
punishment for.
No, not punished, ma'am. When the student do not do homework, first we have to find out the child should understand or not whichever we given the homework, whether easy written or not. Many reasons are there behind the child is not to do the homeworks, and maybe at home parents are not a educate educated student. That parents are not educated, and the child may not understand, or maybe is unhealthy, he or she unhealthy. Many reasons are there. The teacher should call the student, should find out, and the teacher should teach the important what is the importance of the homework.
Yes.
Should try to the student should make his homeworks regularly, do the homework regularly. This is my end.
Yes, ma'am, I'm agree with you. But sometimes we need to encourage them. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Suppose
ma'am. It
the
is
child is not at
100%.
all
Yes,
interested.
ma'am. Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
so
If suppose
instead,
the child is 2-3 times do not do homework, when he understood and he has done the homework, we should encourage them. We should appreciate them. See, this is the importance of the homework. You don't do the homework, you will miss the this to know everything. We should guide the student based on the class, ma'am. We should guide the child.
yes, ma'am, I'm totally agree with you because
Yes, ma'am.
nowadays, if we have to handle like those this type of
Ah,
children, we should
class.
have a positive means.
Yes, ma'am. Has to.
Uh,
Encouragement should needed. The student should support needed to do homework.
yes, ma'am, because young children are still developing. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Really.
So their
We
ideas,
can just
emotions.
now you said that punishment is not a solution, ma'am. At least we should make them to uh, sit and do the homework like this. Give the support for any students or friends. The child should understand, he will follow. At the beginning, we will face the problem. I mean, the students is promoted to another class. Suppose next academic year.
Yes, I'm totally agree with ma'am. So,
Hmm.
so we should tell to the students what. So do your best to encourage. Actually, we should
Yes,
always
ma'am.
encourage the children
Still
and
child.
support them as they overcome
Yes,
their
ma'am.
every challenges.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your valuable suggestions. So in the next slide, I have given some um, the many phases of parental involvement. How can parents be involved? So I have given some points here in that slide. Here only I have given home support. So parents should give support. Already we have discussed about that. Creating a routine, providing quiet study space for the kids. Communication with the teachers, either through emails or parent-teacher conference, and volunteering. So like this, ma'am has given some suggestions in that how they are, if some in they have to share some valuable things for our children and encouragement and motivation. Already we have,
Yes,
now we have discussed about this.
yes, ma'am. Thank you. You all points are involved. Whatever I just now I answered.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so
So
much, ma'am.
yes, ma'am. So I have to take more points from you only, ma'am, because all of you, I know all of you are very efficient. So your idea is also very important for me.
Yes,
So,
ma'am. Just
so
now
for that only I am keeping my pen and diary with me to write
I
all
too,
these ideas.
I too know, note downing all the points, ma'am. Just now one ma'am is suggested that invite the parent, develop the skills, ma'am, which is a good idea. And every time not a teacher, a mother will become a teacher. The students is learning skills from mother, especially in the school. It will be, uh, we can't say that words.
Yes, ma'am. Mother is the best teacher actually.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That we especially in the when we invite in the school, in the classroom, mother is teaching. It will be different, ma'am.
Yes, actually,
Yes,
all these things should happen actually in schools.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Then only children also motivate with their parents. Then only
Now,
they think that
now,
he or she is their role model. Yes, ma'am.
yes, nowadays students are listening. Teacher says something, a parent says something. No, no, no. My teacher said only this is the right. Parent says
Yes.
right also. No, no. My teacher said this is the correct.
Yes, ma'am. So much influenced by the teacher.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They won't listen. Parent is suppose I'm a teacher. I will tell my sons this is no. My teacher said this is amma. This is correct. They will say like this, ma'am. Okay,
Yes,
why
ma'am.
I should disturb them? I said, okay, okay. At least the student not to confusion. Let us go. Let us go. It is the correct. Let us go.
So for that only, keeping in
Hmm.
mind all these things. So as a teacher, every teacher has to take the responsibilities,
Yes, ma'am.
because
Every
teaching is
teacher.
not a profession; it's a
Yes, ma'am.
responsibility. So
Yes,
once,
ma'am. As well as parents also should involve. Parents also should involve, ma'am. What are they doing? What are they
Mm,
doing? What activity they are doing? How effort they are doing to learn this and support them and to teach them at home. In the school, teacher is guiding. At home also, parents should involve and should help them. Whenever
yes, ma'am.
in my school, I am giving activity. The parents are involving and doing. I am sending the thanks note to them.
Very good idea.
Yes,
Very good
ma'am.
idea. We should involve the parents. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Then only they
Then,
know about their children, and they know about the teachers also, facilitators
ah,
also.
yes, ma'am.
So everything should be transparent nowadays.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Even positive is there, negative, both are there, ma'am.
Both are there. Though we
Yes,
have,
ma'am. As a teacher, we should consider everything.
yeah.
We
So
should
in
take positive and negative. Everything we should take. It is helpful
everything,
for
and we
them.
have to learn from all these things.
By involving with the parent, we will know the child psychologically how he will behave at home. In the
Mm.
parent-teacher meeting, first I will ask the student how is it at home and how he is behaving with the parent and what is health his criteria and everything I will note down, ma'am. The child we can easy to handle in the class
Yes,
if
ma'am.
we know about the child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
there are different types of students we have in the school. Yeah, child
yes.
will smoothly we should handle. We can he will listen, he or she will listen. So few are there, we should tell them very uh, politely, loudly.
Mm.
Such a type of students how to handle with the parent report we can handle easily, ma'am.
Yes, definitely. Definitely,
It's
ma'am.
easy for us.
Very nice. Okay. So, but parents are facing some challenges to interact with the school or to the parents. Anything, this kind of things, what some barriers? What are you thinking? What do you think are some of the biggest barriers that prevent parents from getting involved? Can anyone please share the challenges they have seen or experienced?
Ma'am, one can be, they are working individuals, so they have a lot of pressure at their workplace. Another could be family pressure, like they have a lot of family work to do. So possibly these two could be, the reasons why parents cannot get involved. Or maybe they themselves have a low esteem because they are not very well educated. So they may feel a little scared or a little inhibited that
Yeah,
should
yeah.
school or not. So there could be a lot of reasons, but these are probably work pressure, definitely. Those who are doctors and all, it's very difficult for them to leave their patients and go. Or if a person is one of the business magnates or they're working in a corporate world, again, they don't get leave. So they feel guilty about it, but then it can't be.
Yes, ma'am. They can convince their boss. Yes.
It's
There.
difficult to convince because there also, dead ends have to be met. They have some deadlines to be met. So it's a little difficult. Some bosses are good, they understand, but most of them say, no, 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 you have to complete our work. And if that's over, then you can go.
Mm.
So there could be a lot of reasons why parents are not able to go. They want to go, but they find it difficult to go.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me.
I'm totally agree with you, ma'am. So this is in another session we have to discuss that the work-life balance.
Excuse me, ma'am. Another
Yes, ma'am.
reason is in-laws are not allowing the parents to correct their children to take care of their children. That is a major issue I have listened so far.
Sorry, ma'am. Once again, ma'am.
in-laws, their in-laws will be there, no ma'am, like elders at home,
Yeah.
mother-in-law or father-in-law. See, even the parent is trying to take care of the children, like if they are scolding or something, that
Yeah.
in-laws will be involving, and they will obstruct the children not to correct the child or not to help. Like their grandchildren should not be shouted or like that. So
Achha,
more pampering
pampering. Okay,
from.
because they actually one very emotional thing is there, ma'am. Uh, Parents, sorry, grandparents, they love their son or daughter's kids much more, 100 times more than their kids.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
true.
is the only reason. So for
But
that only we can't
maybe
scold, we
that is a
can't.
reason, like, but moreover, they are not allowing the child to correct it. I mean, to come in a proper track. Like that, I have listened many parents telling the same reason.
But ma'am, here only we can't rectify the children, but we have to do our duties. Then only they can observe to us or the grandparents. Then slowly they will learn afterwards.
Yeah, but most probably, I mean, they will be in their view, like how they have learnt at their age. They will be in that mood only. But latestly, like nowadays, how the education is going on, that changes they may not know, so they will be
Yes.
obstructing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, correct. I am agree with you, ma'am. So there are some loopholes. So we have to adjust, or we have to manage all these things. So I have given some barriers to the parental involvement in my next slide. So you can match what you have said. Next. So lack of time, language barriers, then financial constraints, like that only ma'am has told. Some children are something they feel uh, that they are not in a position to meet the teachers or put forth their ideas about share their ideas about their child in front of the teachers. So last, past negative experiences with education. One point I have given there. Suppose one parent have some issues with the teachers, then also they hesitate to go to the school. But it's not a big issue. It's as a teacher or as a parent, we have to broaden our thinking. So all these things we have to do for our kids. So all these things we should remove from our mind. Then what do you think is the most effective way for schools to engage parents? So but all these things are they are facing the challenges, difficulties. So now what are you thinking that which is the most effective way for the school to engage parents? What the schools should do, need to do?
And here where I stay, there are a lot of special days which are celebrated in schools, most of them.
Yeah.
Grandparents' Day, and
Hmm.
it is Mother's Day, Father's Day. So parents are called, and there are little games which are organized for them. There are prizes also. So again, it's a very good kind of a feeling for parents. Okay, I
Yes,
went
ma'am.
to
Special
my.
events. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
special
Some
events for
special.
grandparents also and for parents also, and sometimes siblings' day as well. Sisters' Day, Brothers' Day, anything. Then they can even have fates, little exhibitions or just for eats and all, kind of a mela as we
Yes.
here.
Like now,
Yeah.
this in some schools also they are arranging a food festival. Children
Yes.
also bring
Yes.
something. Yes.
Yeah, so
So
this way a lot of parents can, and they should not be very frequent. Maybe once in 3 months, something can be celebrated, and it gives a very, it firstly brings everybody together. Like children are happy, parents are happy, teachers are happy. Though, of course, teachers have a lot of work to do when they have to organize things. But if you see it towards the end, on retrospection, you feel that even teachers have shown their caliber. They have also brought out their talents. So everybody benefits and they learn from each other. So this
Yeah.
interaction, I feel, is very important. And now there are so many new ways that schools are working on this. I've seen it myself in the schools where I worked. So this is something nice where parents can be brought in and they can be made to feel happy. And also, very importantly, they are made to feel that they are a very important part of their child's education process.
Very good, ma'am. Nice suggestion, reply, ma'am. I am agree with you. So I have given here, before that only, I would like to say that we can break down all these barriers by offering flexible meeting times, creating a culturally sensitive environment, like only, as you said, ma'am, some special programs we need to arrange in the schools, and giving parents the tools they need to support their kids. And school can also partner with the local organization to provide additional support and resources. Parents need to feel that they are partners in their child's education, because they are truly are.
And
Correct,
now
only, ma'am?
there's another new thing which has started. They have these WhatsApp groups. I haven't done that myself when I was teaching, but recently I think it's come up in a very big way that most of the class teachers have parents on their WhatsApp group, and any information which has to be given is very easily shared with the parents. Earlier, there had to be a
It
parents.
was very difficult.
It was very difficult to convey. Sometimes slips were given, diagrams had to be
So
written.
credit
Yes,
goes to the technology
yes,
we are using now.
exactly. It's become so easy now to get to interact.
Yeah.
It's
So I have given some points overcoming the challenges. How the parents. So I have given some points, flexible engagement options. So not only they should come the time schedule.
Ma'am, one more thing, ma'am. Just now, one mom said, first of all, the parents should come out of their work. Just now, one mom told they are very busy. They are busy with their work. But even though they should attend the organization programs or whatever it is, just now mom said, the student, that parent should, first of all, they should try to come out and to attend the session. No, it is WhatsApp and everything is communication only, but that is not right. When the child is and the parent will be at one place, that is different. See, that emotion and feeling is different. And through the WhatsApp communication, I may not agree. It is okay for communication. But
Yes.
when we are thinking
Face to face.
about these programs, mom, just now mom said, the parent first ready to come out and to join with the students in the school with their kids.
Yeah.
let me
Yeah,
just clarify, ma'am. I had said this. Let me just clarify. That's what I said. What I'm saying actually, it's a
yes,
problem.
ma'am.
When the question was that what are the challenges which parents face? So this is that the office people don't give you leave to come. Parents want to come, but the workplace people do not give them leave, that half day leave.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry for the
It's a
interruption.
challenge.
Just the parent. Yes, ma'am. I agree with your words. I agree
They
with your
want to
words,
go.
ma'am. But
As
we
a
are
parent,
working for
yes.
our kids, right, ma'am?
Yes.
So at least I am a humble requesting the parents from my end should take a time for your kids. We are earning, doing the job, everything for our kids, right?
Yeah.
But that's
Here
a challenge.
we should think about the child also, maybe missing parent. If they
Nowadays,
connect with the parent, so how do you feel like this, mom? See, one of the
so
moms said
there's a
grandparents
solution.
also at home. Grandparents are very pampering their kids,
Yes.
their daughter-in-laws and sons, right, ma'am? So at least instead of nowadays in the cities, whatever you said, the grandparents are taking their grandchildren. At least the parents make the time for their kids and spend the time. That will be the child will mentally, physically is missing the classes and doing this all the works. I observe, I mean, with my experience, I observe the students. If they involved in the class, in the school along with them, the student will mature. It's my words, ma'am. And I agree completely with your words. I understand what you said, but I may requesting the parents make time at least. When we are no health is not good, definitely we are going to take a leave, right, ma'am? Like
Right.
any chance to take the chance to attend with with your kid all these program, whatever you suggested, well programs, ma'am. I agree with you. Whatever your ideas possessed now, I agree with you. But there, imagine the child will attend with the parent. How it will be so sweet, right?
Ma'am,
The
again,
parent.
you misunderstood. You have misunderstood. What I said was, it's a challenge that parents are not able to reach because of a certain problem. I am not
Yes,
saying
ma'am.
that
So,
it's no.
Not
I'm
missed
saying
in
it
that,
is a
ma'am.
challenge. It's a
I
challenge.
agree
That's
with
it.
your word, but we should motivate the parent should come out with to attend with a child.
Yeah. I was only
Yeah,
giving the option. I was only
sorry.
giving, yeah.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption. I really appreciate the wonderful discussion going in between both the educators. And I'm very happy that SNDTC is becoming a platform for you people to put forth your ideas. Both sides, they have valid reasons.
Yes, sir.
However, because we have something called as time constraint, so if you don't mind, I want the resource person to continue with this. And but
Sorry,
on
sir.
this topic, I'm promising you people one day we will have a conference.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sorry.
Archana ma'am, thank you so much for your points. They were lovely and wonderful. Yeah, that is, our experience and all will be very much evident, the way when we put the points forward, and that was very clearly visible in both the ends. Thank you, both of you. Yeah, Arpita ma'am, please continue.
so all these points I have given. So community support, already we have discussed, only I have clarified all those points. So next conclusion. So key takeaways. Parental involvement positively impact academic success. Schools and parents should collaborate to remove the barriers. A strong partnership leads to long-term benefits for the students. So I have given here the conclusion. And next, I have given one picture here, so which reflect the conclusion. At the end of the day, the most overwhelming key to the child success is the positive involvement of parents. Yes, sir. Sir.
Yes, Arpita ma'am, indeed, that was a very, this was a session which was the need of the hour. So how we are supposed to involve the parents, and I believe in SNTTC till now such topic was not taken, and I really appreciate and accolade all the efforts of you, Arpita ma'am, as a resource person who have come up with such a wonderful topic, which is actually needed at this particular point of time, because this is the time wherein we are promoting children to the other classes. Maybe teachers can take few points that you have shared with them into their classrooms, into their parent teacher meetings, and into their teacher peer group studies and all. Wonderful, Arpita ma'am. Lots of appreciations and accolades from the end of SNTTC. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have given one poem, but I have taken it somewhere else.
Okay.
So I would like to say,
Please, please.
parents and teachers need to work together in harmony. We all have the same goal to help make our kids' lives better. So for that only I have given one poem here. So sir, if anyone can read this poem, then it is better understood, I think.
Anyone, please come forward.
Shall I?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Whose
Whose
child is this?
child is this?
I asked
I
one
asked
day,
one.
seeing somebody else. Okay. Seeing a little one out at play, Mine, said the parent with a tender smile, mine to keep a little while, to bathe his hands and comb his hair, to tell him what he is to wear, to prepare him that he may always be good, and each day do all the things he should. Whose child is this? I asked again, as the door opened and someone came in. Mine, said the teacher with the same tender smile, mine to just keep for a little while, to teach him how to be gentle and kind, to train and direct his dear little mind, to help him live by every rule and get the best he can from school. Whose child is this? I asked once more, just as the little one entered the door. Ours, said the parent and the teacher as they smiled, and each took the hand of the little child. Ours to love and train together, ours this blessed task forever. So the gist is really nice. Very nice poem, ma'am. Really nice. Thank you.
Very nice, ma'am. Very nice.
Wonderful, wonderful, Arpita ma'am. See, integration
Thank you,
of
sir.
poetry into what do we say, teaching. Wonderful, Arpita ma'am. You have done a
Thank you,
great
sir.
job. Yeah. So that's how it is. As you all know, we follow a protocol as to grab a certificate. So people who wish to take a certificate for this particular session, kindly you need to send rupees 50 to the following number, that is 9908925730. This is the number. You can do either GPay, Google Pay, or Paytm, and kindly send a screenshot of the payment to the same number through WhatsApp. Okay. And also mention the name as you want on your certificate. If you are particular about Mr., Miss, and Mrs., those titles also you need to tell us. Okay, within 24 hours, the certificate will be generated and it will be sent through WhatsApp only to your number. So this is how you need to seek your certificate. But otherwise, for attending, our channel is open for everyone. Now, one more thing which I would like to share with you all is, Arpita ma'am, can you stop screen sharing, please?
Yes, sir. Sir, stop share, na? Sir.
Yes.
Okay, stops.
Yeah, thank you. So the people who wish to become trainers, wonderful trainers like Mrs. Arpita Pradhan, our course is open from tomorrow onwards, today onwards. And the course is SNTTT's Train the Trainer course. People who wish to make a career as a trainer in the society, you can approach us and you can definitely pursue the course, which is a 1 month course. Now, let me explain you people the perks of this particular course. See, as soon as you people register with SNTTC, you are becoming the core member of SNTTC. And what happens when you become a core member? You have the lifelong access to take trainings under our banner. And then you will get the access to complete the course. What does the course comprise of? We will teach you the A to Z of training the teachers. How to become an official trainer before you become a trainer for any board or something. What is the prerequisite? What is the knowledge that you need to take up trainings for teachers? And also we give the hands-on training for preparing the PPT for a particular training session. Okay. And then once that is over, there doesn't end the course. We also make you to take 5 webinars. Okay. In which we will be giving the necessary feedback for you people to improve as a trainer. Now, SNTTC is a platform currently with 65 resource persons all over the country. We also have resource persons from overseas. Now, in future, for in-house trainings, we propose your names in the schools where you are working, or else even if there is an opportunity outside, we definitely propose the names of our own resource persons. This is how SNTT is also going to support the resource persons. So those who wish to really become a resource person can reach out to me on the same number which I have given. You can also know more, about the course. And if interested, you can join for the course, which is going to start from today. So that's how it is. Hope each one of you have had a wonderful time And once again, I cannot stop myself from appreciating Arpita ma'am for coming up with such a wonderful topic, that is parent involvement, which is the need of the hour. So thank you so much, Arpita ma'am. Thank you so much, dear
Thank
participants.
you.
Looking forward to have you all in the upcoming sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, Arpita ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
It was a wonderful
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
truly.